Riley Hastings.
And my name is Africa Bambata. I'm just joking. My name is Myron Dean, and we are the Noble Thieves. Well, half of the Noble Thieves.
We are one half of the Noble Thieves.
Sticky, gotta be sticky like super glue.
The Noble Thieves got started like a dozen years ago, starting off as kind of a punky ska reggae band. We were playing a lot of old like Trojan Records songs, lots like Toots and the Maytals and that kind of classic reggae stuff. And then we got kind of really into the soul music and started gigging heavy in the city, lots of club gigs all over the place.
Yeah.
Some members shifted around. We had
you went from bass to guitar.
That's right. That's
I feel
right.
like that was one of the big shifts.
Yeah, we had Ian Lodowicz join the band, and we recorded our first record in like 2011. So we've been going at this for a long time. Yeah, we've toured all over North America and Europe and Canada. So we're kind of road dogs that are kind of based back in our hometown now and just making music, loving it.
We have Super Glue, which Riley actually brought that to the band. It's kind of funny because we only came up with the name about, what, a little less than a year ago? Maybe 6 months
Just in time to release it. Super Glue we just put out on November 5th, 2021, so it's our newest song. Yeah, it's kind of like a hip-hop influence, just a all-around fun song. It's also all about positivity and, you know, leading by example, sticking together.
It is our struggle every day. From the day we wake up to the night we fall asleep forever. Now I'm here to tell you, I see you shining, baby. I see you shining. Yeah. But at least I'm out here trying. So you get a little change. You know we're perfect, baby. But you're trying to get the fucking changes. Cold dark world, not to be part of the problem. Cold dark world. It's my struggle every day. At least I'm out here trying, yeah. To get some fucking change, yeah. You know I'm far from perfect,
It was probably around 15. I got an electric guitar, learned what a power chord was, started a band, and started booking shows for myself. So I've been playing guitar on stage well before I was any good, and it's taken me over a decade to like get to the point where I'm like, oh, I think I can play the guitar now. But I've been playing for people, for better or for worse, way before I ever had any skills in it. I've got a punk rock background, very much the same with Ian. We were always playing in punk bands. Ian was in Sub-City, which was a great Winnipeg kind of ska reggae punk rock band. And then also, I mean, with punk rock, there's this love for, reggae and ska music. So the Thieves kind of started as like this like kind of party reggae band, and it was 3 dudes just kind of playing simple reggae rhythms, and we were playing at a little party. And Myron came up and started singing on the tracks, and we're
Yeah.
like, oh man,
And
you want to be in our band? And
then
that's how we met.
The rest was history.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I just like, I mean, in high school and stuff, I sang in like choir and vocal jazz and that sort of stuff. But then like, I didn't really touch it a lot until I linked up with these guys. And like he was saying, you know, it started off as just like something very laissez-faire, something that we're doing, and then it just kind of snowballed, and it was like, oh, we're getting some pretty good gigs here, and like, oh, maybe we'll put a record out. Oh, we can go on tour. And then to turn into something a lot more, it's been a bit of a roller coaster.
Been a trip, yeah.
Finding purpose, finding nothing.
86 was a song that was on our last full-length album.
It's tough to be the bad guy.
It's tough to do the bad guy. That song, I came with like a hook, and then I was like, hey, Riley, are you interested in, and kind of threw it out there, and he came back with like all sorts of like verses and riffs and everything, and then that kind of melded into this song.
It's one of the riffiest tunes, isn't
It is one of the
Like in
riffiest
terms of
tunes,
just like
yeah.
rock riffs, we don't do tons of that, but that's one of them. That's
Yeah, totally.
definitely a rock song.
Yeah.
On a mission, I just wanted to stir it up. On a mission, I just wanted to stir it up. All you wanted to forget and I feel you. Just like the music heal you. My mama was a lover. My papa was a hustler. This world made me better. They say I'm a rock and roller. And I can't seem to get enough. The better made me better. The weakness made me stronger. All I want you to behold, yeah, I'm a rock and roller. And I can't seem to get enough. Been rocking since '86. Now, tell me, baby, can you rock like this? And I'm on, and I'm strong. Should I miss with me? And I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. Don't know what they told you, but I'm a rock and roller. Don't know what they told you, but I'm a rock and roller. 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 But I can't seem to get it. I can't seem to get it. I can't seem to get enough.
Oak Tree was one that I brought to the band. The song is just about personal growth and just being like, you know what? It's okay if I don't have everything together, but it's good that I'm trying and I'm moving in the right direction. That's all you can really ask of anybody. So that's what I would call Oak Tree.
I think I may be alright. Just give me a sign, or else I'm going in blind.
So there's Ian Lodowicz, he plays bass. He's been an absolute treasure to the local music scene. He's been in numerous bands, and he's just like really awesome guy, super professional. And then there's Sandy, who plays the drums. He's the newest member out of the four. And yeah, again, he's just like an absolute dream to work with. He's
a monster on the kit.
Super proficient and like just, he's awesome. And he's a really nice person too. But everyone's nice people.
And no discharges out in open sun. Finding sunlight in sun. River rushing, gushing, brackish still. It grows and grows in my mind. If I roll with the flow,
16 Candles.
16 Candles. Ooh, yeah, that was a doozy.
Heavy.
Yeah, so we were touring in the U.S., and this is like 4 years ago. And that song is actually about a young man who got shot like 16 times by the police. And we were there when there were protests going on. We were
on St. Mark's.
Yeah, we're in the Lower East Side. We like walked out of this store. We got swept up into this whole thing.
Yeah,
it was
about 2015, like early in the kind of Black Lives Matter movement, and just all this outrage in the streets, and to take it in. Being from Canada, it was a bit of culture shock to see this outpouring of emotion, and it really stuck with us. And then Myron wrote this really profound tune around it.
Yeah, and it's just like a lot of the times, you know, you hear about all lives matter, this lives matter, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, like, we're all somebody's son, you know, or somebody's daughter. We all have mothers, and we all have fathers, and we all have people that love us. And so I think that people lose the humanity, especially when it comes to like digital and social media. People say a lot of really hurtful things, and they do a lot of hurtful things because they're so removed from it. And I feel like that song, for me, it was just like, let's just all realize that we're all humans and we all have family. And let's just
see past the screen and see the human beings on the other side.
Exactly.
He got 16 candles, and he got 16 shots. 16 a candle, candle, candle. Where's your love for me, baby? When there's mothers crying in vain, freedom coming in free spring. Where's your love? Where's your love? Oh, baby, now where's your love? Where's your love? Oh, yeah. Where's your love? Where's your love? Where's your love? All right, so we talked about love, police brutality. Talked about oak trees and personal growth. But I got one more question for you guys. How could you think of love at a time like this? How could you think of love? Could you think of love? Could you think of love? Could you think of love?
How can you think of love at a time like this? I mean, that's just kind of like a gangsta banger. Like that's just like a fun tune. Yeah. That's on It's Tough to Be the Bad Guy. It was one of our kind of main singles when we put out that record.
So I feel like it's one of our hardest songs lyrically.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is.
You know, it's a song about sometimes there are people who don't have the best intentions, and sometimes you might be expecting people to think about the love and the humanity of things, but some people don't want to hear that. They want to see the world burn, and I don't know. I don't know how else to say it, you know what I mean? So,
Some people thrive in that chaos, but that's for sure.
Yeah, and that song is to highlight that.
Pity, oh pity, can't seem to tell.
We fire each other up. We're always playing for each other. I look over the stage, I see Ian, he's
That's what it
going and leaning into the
100%.
bass. We just create this kind of network of energy on the stage. And I mean, when we do have an audience, we put it out there, we take it back, and we just tend to ramp up as we go. We've been doing this for so long, but it still just excites us so much every time we're on the stage.
I just, like, sometimes guys are coming in, they're tired, you know what I mean? But, like, at the end of the day, it's something that we really love to do. Whether there's 10 people or 100 people or 1,000 people, this is something that we just actually like to do, and we like to do it with each other, and we find enjoyment out of it, you know? And that's really all that matters at the end of the day. We love when people get a kick out of it. I love to talk to people after shows and they tell me their favorite song. Yeah, it's really inspiring, and when somebody comes along and says, hey, you know, this thing that you guys just happen to really like doing with each other, I really like that. I really dug that song, or I really dug that set, or I really dug what you did there. It's really inspiring, and it does propel us forward for sure.
Stand up, just a fool with the back against the wall. With the back against the wall.
You know, you can check out all of our music and our past music videos, all our records and stuff on thenobleThieves.ca. We've got a video for Super Glue, one of the songs you heard there. You can check it out there.
It's very sticky,
Yeah.
like super glue.
Yeah, that's right. That's the goal.
Check us out on all the socials, and we're coming to a venue near you, so we would love to see you out. So come out of the screen and into the world.
That's right. Thanks, everybody.